Hey everyone, today I did a little shop my stash, grabbed some drugstore products I haven't used either ever or it's been a long time. So let's do a get ready with me where I shop my stash drugstore edition. Alright, let me get my hair clipped up and then I will zoom on in. Alright, let's start off with a primer. This is from L'Oreal and it's the True Match Lumi Glotion. Comes in a squeezy tube. Let's see how much I'm gonna squeeze out. I'm gonna assume it's similar-ish to my favorite, which is from Wet n Wild. I was this close to using it, but you guys have seen me use it a million times. So I thought, you know what? Let's give this product some love. Alright, it is giving a very nice glow. Alright, let's move along to foundation. Not gonna lie, this product is scaring me slightly. I'll explain after I tell you that this here is from COVERGIRL plus Olay, and this is the Simply Ageless with Hyaluronic Complex and Vitamin C. What's scaring me is I have not used this in years, so it's just been sitting around. Thought we should give it some love, but I don't know if it's gone bad or not. Let me shake it up and let's do a little squirt or two. Wow, my lights are extra bright today. Is it okay? It's runnier than I thought, which is a good thing without there being. Oh, I see why there wasn't that much on the back of my hand. It's because it mis-squirted. All right, there we go. It's easier to squirt down than this way. And I made a mess, so let me get that cleaned up. I want to say I purchased this in 2020. I think I have a video that I did when I first started my channel, and sadly it's been about that long since I've possibly used this, but not to worry. It doesn't smell funky. And if anything, I think it's just a little too light for me. But we will just use bronzer and get some color back in my face. Gonna grab a sponge. This here I got off of Amazon from a recommendation from Taylor Wynn. I love this sponge. If I can remember, I will link it down below. Alright, let's see. Did I get enough onto my face? Possibly, but let me, on camera and in real life, but worse on camera, I'm looking like Casper the Ghost. Alright, I'm just gonna squirt a little more because, you know, why not? And let me just pop this up a little higher so I can get all of my forehead. And wow, maybe, most definitely, this is probably why I don't reach for this, because it's not my shade. Okay, well, let's cross our fingers bronzer can do its trick. Since I grabbed a CoverGirl foundation that I haven't used in years, I thought, hey, why don't I pair that with a CoverGirl concealer I haven't used in years. So this here is the Simply Ageless Instant Fix. Alright, so it's the type that comes with a little sponge tip and, okay, you twist. Oh, there we go. Not sure if the shade is good. I don't know. Well, okay, it's sad when a concealer that's decent for me is darker than the foundation. It's probably enough, but you know what? I'm going to add a little more because it looks very thin. And once I blend it out, my dark circles are going to pop on through. Okay, so let's just get whatever remains on the sponge on the top of my lids. I'll sit here and look crazy for a second, and then I'll go in with my finger, blend it out, and then use the sponge to get everything extra blended. Okay. Top of my lid's looking good. Oh, I hope this isn't the type that dries out real quick. No? Okay. Well, we will find out by the end of the video if this is any good or not. So far, well, I was going to say something and then I blinked. Started seeing some fine lines. Alright, let's just use the damp sponge and just hope I can get my face not to look like I'm dead. To hopefully bring me back to life, I have from Essence the Baby Got Bronze Cream Bronze Stick. It's less bronze, more contour shade, which is my preference. So let's just go to town with this and try to make me look human. Wow, when I said go to town, I didn't mean this town. Alright, well, let's pounce it in and just cross our fingers that... Alright, it blends. Well, it kind of blended away. I think I'm now remembering the first time I used it kind of did that, but that can be a good thing-ish if you tend to go ham or you're super fair or you don't like a deep bronzer and you like something subtle. This one is subtle. And I don't normally do my hairline, but I don't want to look like Casper, so I'm gonna put it where I don't normally, just to kind of make me look human again. Let me know, do you bring bronzer up top? It's not that I don't like to, it's I have bangs, so it's like, why bother, because you normally can't see it. But I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit so that, you know, the human factor. Alright, I hadn't intended on using additional bronzer, but because I'm still pretty ghostly, I decided to grab an oldie but a goodie, which is also Drugstore and I haven't used forever. This is from Maybelline. It's the City Bronzer. And this just hopefully, because it's a powder, I can spread it around and try to join the human race. Okay, yes, this is a little warmer, a little more orangey than I normally would like to wear, but today is a special day. It's nothing special. It's special in the sense that we're trying to look human. And you could probably turn that into a drinking game. How many times have I already said human? Alright, looking less dead and more human. And just for those who are playing along, don't drink and drive. Alright, let's move on to blush. I'm super excited. It's a product I own, but I've never tried. Thank you, Nola. Alright, this packaging is adorable. It's a little like book, or I don't know, I consider it a little book. And it says Nude wear. Oh, I don't like touching stuff that's really cute, you know, with raised bits. Although, is that going to be... Looks more like a highlighter. Wait, is this a highlighter or blush? I think it's a blush. Just maybe a shimmery blush. I don't know. It's going to go perfect with the look I'm sporting today. I'm going to grab the fluffiest brush I own. And, well, I don't know if it's the fluffiest, but it's big. And let's just swirl it all around. Alright, very pink, a little powdery. And let's just see. Oh my goodness, I just caught. Oh, my under eyes. Not looking good. But we're going to focus on the cheeks. And even though I felt like I got way too much, doesn't look like I got too much on my cheeks. Alright, there. I have a flush of color. And let's... The world's biggest craters under my eyes. Not my favorite. That could also be why I haven't reached for that concealer in ages. Because this happened. Alright, let's move on to highlighter. This is an oldie but a goodie. And you don't get more drugstore than Wet n Wild. This here is the Megaglo highlighting powder. And I have it in the shade Precious Petals. Let me know, do you still love and enjoy Wet n Wild? Or was that something you abandoned ship after you got out of college and had a paycheck. I still love Wet n Wild. I have upgraded and now I shop at Sephora every now and again. But every blue moon, I see something from Wet n Wild and say, you know what? I need that in my life. All right, that is beautiful. For eyeshadow today, I thought, you know, it's fall. I got my fall decorations out. Why not grab a fall palette from e.l.f. And it was a little too dark, so I grabbed this one, which I figured would be a good kind of accompaniment to go along. And these are both from e.l.f. They are the bite-size eyeshadows. This one's in Pumpkin Pie, and this one's in Cream and Sugar. I'm going to go into the lightest matte shade in the Cream and Sugar palette and get that in my crease. You probably can't even see it because it's like a really good match to my skin tone. Little hint of peach, but that's fine. Its purpose is to help the next shade blend in. All right, I'm going to go into this shade here from the Pumpkin Pie palette and get that kind of on the outer bit and blend it a little bit into the crease. Okay, that is beautiful. It was giving a little, like it might be too dark for me, but on the eyes it isn't quite as dark as it looked in the pan. And by dark meaning I'm a neutral queen, and it just scared me a little bit. But it is beautiful, and it is appropriately named, or I don't know the name of the shade. The little palette is definitely appropriately named Pumpkin Pie, because that is the shade of a pumpkin pie. Just gonna take whatever's left, pinch my brush and get it underneath my lower lashes. Hope I can match the craziness under my eye. Okay, I'm gonna go back into that first shade. Same brush, nothing's been cleaned yet. I'm just gonna use it to kind of blend a little. Got a little darkness here, not darkness, what do you mean? Lack of blending. And then I'm gonna go into the Cream and Sugar palette again because it had the darkest shade. And I'm gonna use a different brush and get this on the just outer area here. There we go. Okay, get this to deepen everything up. A little blending. All right, that's a look. Just gonna take whatever's remaining, go the outer thirds, and hope I can fix-ish by getting a nice little shimmer shade. All right, back to the cream, sugar and cream, because it has the lightest shimmer shade. And ooh, she's looking pigmented. Let's start in the middle and see. Okay. Ooh, colored my eyelashes though, but okay, that is really pretty. Well, it was pretty until I pressed too hard. I'm gonna grab a really fluffy brush and blend because I just wanted like a little like topper, and that is pigmented, so don't press as hard as I press. There, see, that's the look I wanted. Oh, well, now it's under my eye because I have fat fingers. Do you ever have just a day, you know, I don't even want to dip back in. I feel like just gonna, whatever's remaining on my finger, and use that for the brow bone. Oh yeah, there's still a lot on my finger. And grab yet another completely clean brush and just kind of do some blending. Interesting. That orangey pumpkin shade is like disappeared. Alright, well, let me fix the edges here because that is craziness. And then we will move on to eyeliner. Actually, I'm going to backtrack, go back into this Wet n Wild and get some in my inner corner. And then use a little more of this on my brow bone because I had already forgotten what I used. Okay, I feel like I need a little more of that pumpkin back on the outer thirds because it just like disappeared. So I'm going to grab a different brush and just get it and place it exactly where I want it, which is like right here. I need to blend. I don't want to blend it away. And now I feel like the dark shade is also disappeared. What is that just these elf shadows or am I applying it wrong? So other side of that same brush, I'm just going to tap and not blend. Although I do kind of need to blend, but I'm not going to blend as much as before. I'm going to press blend, if that makes sense. Because I have a feeling these just kind of blended away. So I'm just going to tap it and then cross my fingers it doesn't disappear again. Okay, for eyeliner, I discovered I own a gel eyeliner from NYX. I've probably used this before. In fact, I think I know I have, but ask me if I remember what my thoughts of the product are. No. So we're just going to use it again and cross our fingers that it doesn't transfer down, but I bet it does. Because if it didn't, I would use it like every single day. So still on the hunt for a gel eyeliner that just stays on the top. And trust me, every single eyeliner that somebody's recommended or said is the best or doesn't do that, I've bought and it does it. I think my eyes are extra special or and not in a good way. They just get really watery. Like, yeah, this one's transferring down already. All right. Next is something you have seen before. I'm so close to hitting pan on this. It's from MOIRA. It costs $6. It's a liquid liner, and I think this might be the last use because I get color, but it just doesn't drag as far as it used to. You got to kind of keep hitting your lid. But that means hopefully I can put it in an empties video by the end of November because I love when I can get makeup into my empties. Alright, I'm going to pop off camera, recurl my eyelashes, touch up my mascara, take the stupid clip out of my hair, come back and we're going to do lip products. Alright, I am back. I touched up my mascara using the best drugstore or most affordable, and it's up there in my top 3. This is from Essence. It's the Lash Princess in Waterproof. The lipstick I'm going to be using today is from Shop Miss A. It's AOA Studio, and it is a beautiful kind of nudie, peachy, I don't want to call it pumpkin because it's not dark enough to be pumpkin, but I figured this would go beautiful with the eye look today. This lipstick costs, or at least cost what I bought it, $1. I don't think they've raised their prices. And this is in the shade Shore. Now for lip gloss, I haven't used this in forever. This here is from Maybelline. It's the Lifter Gloss. And this to me looked very similar, kind of like a nudie, peachy, I don't know. Oh, yes. Perfection. It is on par with a fall pumpkin type of a look. All right, here's the final look. Please leave me a comment and let me know which product I used was your favorite. And let me know if you love and enjoy any of these products or if you've been eyeing them and think you might add them to your wish list for the holidays. What's interesting is, again, the kind of pumpkin shade is kind of disappeared from my eyes, and my lips are definitely giving pumpkin vibes a little more than my eye look. But I think it turned out way better than it looked like it would. I was about to take it off and start over, but I'm glad I just pushed on through. All right, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so by now, I would love if you would subscribe. For those who have, thank you so much. Remember to click that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. And if you could do me a big favor, clicking the thumbs up, it really does help with my channel to grow. All right, thanks everyone.